Hello students, hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to start with next topic of nutrition. Before starting, let's have a quick revision of what we have covered in last video. We studied about proteins and fats, their functions, food sources and diseases caused due to their deficiency. Now, in this part, we will discuss our next topic, which is vitamins. Now, first, what are vitamins? The word vitamin came from Latin word vita, which means life. A vitamin is an organic component in food that are needed in very small amount for growth and maintaining good health. They are required in small amount in diet as they cannot be synthesized in the organism's body. As we can see here, the vitamins are divided into two types: water soluble vitamins and fat soluble vitamins. Water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and vitamin C. Fat soluble vitamins include vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamins E, and vitamin K. Let us talk about vitamin A. Vitamin A performs various functions in our body. First of all, the major function it performs in our body is maintenance of proper eyesight. It is very important to be included in diet for maintaining good eyesight. Next function is it promotes growth and development. Food sources of vitamin A are dark green and yellow vegetables, which are very essential to be included in diet as one meal of day. Next are very important source carrots, which are must to be included in diet as our parents always say include carrot juice in our diet for a perfect eyesight. And the next source is mangoes. Now the deficiency disease caused due to the vitamin A deficiency is night blindness. Night blindness is an eye disorder in which a person is unable to see in dim light. The next is vitamin B1. The other name of vitamin B1 is thiamine. First function of vitamin B1 is to maintain the appetite and keep nervous system healthy, as you can see in the picture. Second function is it helps in the release of energy for use of our body, by which our body remains fully charged and never get low. Next are the food sources of vitamin B1. They are the whole grains, cereals, unpolished rice, peas, beans, pulses, nuts, yeast, pork. Next are the deficiency diseases caused due to the lack of vitamin B1 or thiamine in the diet, that is the beriberi. Beriberi is the disease in which the skin becomes very dry and the body becomes very weak. There is numbness of feet, painful tender muscles, great weakness, and loss of reflexes in knees and feet. Next is the vitamin B2, which is also known as riboflavin. The functions it performs are it helps in cell respiration. Next is it is essential for growth and maintenance of skin as to keep the skin healthy and glowing and happy. This vitamin is very important in our diet. Next function is it keep the vision clear. Next are the food sources of vitamin B2, that is riboflavin. First food source is yeast. Yeast is very useful ingredient in baking as it causes fermentation of dough. So, for baking of bread and cake, it is used in various baking processes. Next food sources milk and milk products. Next are the legumes, whole grains, meat, liver, green vegetables, and eggs. Deficiency disease caused due to the lack of vitamin B2 is cracking of corners of lips. As it can be seen in the picture, there is reddish in the lips and cracking in the corner of the lips, and lips become swollen and painful. Our next vitamin is vitamin B3. The other name of vitamin B3 is niacin. It helps in releasing energy and in growth. Their food sources are liver, meat, fish, legumes, and groundnut. The deficiency disease caused by the deficiency of vitamin B3 is dermatitis, in which the rashes appear on the skin as shown in the picture, and the second disease is pellagra, in which the skin becomes blackish, patchy, and dark. Next vitamin we're going to cover is vitamin C. Vitamin C aids in healing of wounds. It keeps teeth, gums, and joint healthy. It helps in absorption of iron, as it is always recommended to have some drops of lemon juice added to your bowl of pulses. Now, why we do so? Because it makes our food more nutritious, as pulses are rich source of protein and iron, and lemon juice is rich source of vitamin C. When they are combined together and given to any person, it increases the absorption of iron in the body. So it is always recommended to have iron and vitamin C together for the better absorption of iron in the body. Next function is it gives resistance to our body. Next are the food sources of vitamin C. First and important food source is citrus fruits, that includes oranges, lemon, amla, guava, and tomatoes. Next sources are green chilies, broccoli, carrots, cherries, and sprouted pulses. Sprouted pulses are very good sources of vitamin C and must be included in your diet. Next is a deficiency disease caused by the lack of vitamin C is scurvy. In scurvy, you can see in the picture there is a bleeding gums, swollen, and body become fatigue and weak. Next is vitamin D. Vitamin D helps in absorption and utilization of calcium and phosphorus in the body. It also helps in building strong bones and teeth, as calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D all three goes hand in hand to build strong bones and teeth. So when there is a presence of vitamin D, calcium and phosphorus get better absorbed and utilized in our body. Next function is it helps in growth and release in energy. The food sources of vitamin D are exposure to sunlight, which is said to be the cheapest source of vitamin D. Second are the fish and fish liver oil, egg yolk, butter, and ghee. Next are the deficiency diseases of vitamin D, which is the rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults. In rickets, as you can see in the picture, as compared to the normal legs. The legs are straight, but in rickets, the legs are curved and apart from each other. Same way in osteomalacia, the bones get separated from each other and bones become porous in composition. So till this, these were the vitamins we have covered. So till now we have covered different vitamins, their functions, food sources, their deficiency, and in the next video we will discuss about minerals. So thank you students. See you in the next class.